Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at Fortnite and how it's actually got a sneaky little photo mode if you know where to look. As you may have heard me gush in other videos, I love Fortnite. I played Fortnite before they even added the now ubiquitous Battle Royale mode, and seeing how it has evolved and stayed relevant is awesome. I may have also mentioned that I'm a sucker for cosmetics. I've probably spent like $2,000 on Fortnite skins alone because of how addicted.
Alright, dude.
Honestly,
What
someone help me.
the
This is a
flip?
cry for help. Like, maybe way too much of a sucker? But we're not here to do some costume showcase for me. Let's talk about the photo mode. By the way, if you like learning about photo modes, design aesthetics, and more, please consider subscribing and dropping a comment. I make an effort to respond to everything in some way, so let's talk. For the video today, I'm going to be using the new Fortnitemares map adjustments as a framework for the photo mode, but I'd be curious if anyone watching would like to see more of this kind of thing, maybe a cinematic video showcase of the new Fortnite map. I don't know, let me know. So the photo mode, and I say that with some digital air quotes because this technically isn't your standard photo mode, but it's got pretty much every tool you need. The photo mode is accessed via entering a match replay mode. This is where you can rewatch your previous matches, but it's super in depth. You can take the camera anywhere you want by entering the drone mode, and you're given access to a bevy of tools. Time of day is always a favorite of mine, and I like how you can even control the rotation to get the perfect lighting angle. One thing to note, even while the game is paused, the weather will dynamically change. So be sure to use the pause time of day toggle to keep the cloud conditions how you want them. I'm not sure why they call it the time of day toggle because that's not really what's changing. It's more so the clouds and the color grading, but still, just keep that in mind. Another small note regarding lighting, starting with Chapter 4 Season 1, which is my favorite map by the way, Fortnite introduced the Lumen technology as part of the Unreal Engine update, and this showed up big time. The lighting in Fortnite is so accurate, it feels so organic, and in the right conditions, it just looks completely stunning compared to other games. Even though Fortnite has a cartoon kind of art direction, the fidelity of the game mixed with the excellent lighting really make images stand out. Now, the depth of field is great too, and in a rare case, the autofocus is quite reliable. Most games with autofocus feel somewhat jank, but Fortnite picks up my subject like 99% of the time. The bokeh is soft, and it's even accurate based on what millimeter of lens you're using. So this is kind of a nitty-gritty camera thing, but an ultra-wide lens won't have hardly any depth of field, whereas if you put the 200 millimeter on, it'll have a lot of background contrast. This is great. The lens options are accurate and versatile, and going to a 10 millimeter lens can create some seriously dramatic images. There's also a much coveted 90-degree tilt, which I love, and this is not only nice for photo, but video too. Of course, you can manually tilt the camera, but there's also this naturalistic tilt you get when you're moving the camera in video. It's impressive because it factors in speed and velocity, so when you're recording a video, if you're moving left or right, the camera kind of has a subtle tilt left and right as well. This makes it feel like you're using an actual camera drone, which also subtly tilts based on the velocity. One of my favorite features is the speed controls. So basically you can choose how fast or slow the camera is moving, as well as how fast or slow time moves. This acts as a sort of precision tool for when you need the camera to move really slow to line up that perfect shot. And the time options are great too. Sometimes when I bring a character in to do a specific emote, it's easy to catch the perfect frame when playing the footage back at like 0.1 speed. Here's a good example of when I brought Loki in and I swung this energy pickaxe and I could play it back super slow so I could get that perfect green motion blur effect. It's just awesome. Another obvious thing that makes Fortnite's photo mode so cool are the licensed skins.
Here we go again.
Obviously, Fortnite is loaded with IP and different crossovers, so Fortnite inadvertently becomes the best place to take photos of your favorite characters. I mean, if you think about it, where else can you get shots of Loki or Jack Skellington or many of the other characters in the game? And the cherry on top of all this is Fortnite is gorgeous. The art direction has maintained a cartoony look, but it also has high fidelity and stylized detail. You can get some really close-up shots on structures or your favorite skin, and the details pop. I love especially bringing certain characters in with emotes that have particle effects or different lighting options. So when you go into the photo mode, you really have a lot of fun effects to work with. So overall, Fortnite's photo mode is really great. Even though it's not conventional, it's just as useful, if not more so. And for this video, I was really just talking about this as a photo mode, but it's so useful for video too. There's so much you can do with this. Like, I've seen people create short films and other fun video content by going into a game and pretty much acting out the scene with their characters. It's honestly a great way to practice filmmaking and camera moves because you're in an environment where you control everything from lights to the camera, and you can just take it as slow as you want and figure things out. Fortnite continues to amaze me and be a great space for fun and creativity. P.S. Some exciting news is coming soon that I can't wait to share with you all regarding Fortnite. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.